Welcome to the Mario era, chapter 123.
123 de Mario. It's me. It's Mario. 100 days. Less than 100 days before we beat those lizards.
Yeah.
Right.
Lizard City.
Lizard
City. In Lizard City.
Oh, hold on. What do we got going on there, bro? Is it like some lamb chops growing there on the side of the face? Like, is that a full beard?
It's been like that for 2 months.
I haven't noticed. It's I'm really seeing it right now.
We had a whole story about this shit.
Yeah, I guess I missed
and why
that
he's
shit.
got assless chaps on his face.
The Spanish people call it la barba. I have a barba. Like
the wife.
Barbosa.
The wife likes this.
Loves it. She commented the other day. I went all scoop with it too. She goes, "You have a lot more gray in it now." I was like, "It's blonde."
Yeah, I'm not seeing the gray so much. It's just the dark part is very pronounced this week. Like you put dye in it or something. Yeah.
No, I did not put dye in it. No,
all right.
I do not do that. Thanks. I haven't dyed my hair since the band days. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Cheers.
Right.
Cheers.
Likewise.
Happy Whiskey Wednesday. It is not Tequila Tuesday. Whiskey Wednesday.
Everybody.
Happy high noon at 8:38 p.m.
Whatever. So how y'all doing, man?
I'm doing better. How about yourselves?
Fucking exhausted.
Tired. I realize that I've got a lot of silver hairs in my chin.
Yeah, you do.
What do
By you saying that, I almost can't see it.
No, yeah.
It looks translucent.
It really is.
It does not look like you even have a beard.
Look at that.
Yeah, I've been ignoring that for a while. I haven't
Ain't
been
that
saying
some
anything.
shit?
Yeah, but
that's
you ain't
really
ignoring what's
white.
on my face. Now
Well,
we're
I mean,
all
his is because yours isn't like an his is white. It'd be like, hey, there, like grandpa. Like, I mean, that's you
It's
don't want to
white.
bring up
Well,
the
it's
white.
been my chin has been white for years, but the rest of it has always been brown. But
it's creeping up, bro.
It's creeping this way. It's going this way.
Yeah, there it is.
We got to have caricatures, right? We have to have Orange Bowl boys, like, orange heads, kind of like OB, but so we don't get sued. And we'll all have goatees. One will have a white goatee, and you got to guess who it is. One will have glasses, and then one will have the chops. So we're good. We're good. All of us have facial hair. I was the last of the Mohicans.
If we smushed the two of your faces together, you'd have a full beard.
Yeah. It's easy for me to get a full beard from here.
Yeah, I have no problem growing a full beard.
Zero. If Toast was in the hockey playoffs right now, it'd be like Grizzly Adams.
Yeah, have no problem going like 3 months and just having a bush. We'd be a small shrub growing off my face.
I wasn't even going to say it. I wasn't even going to say it.
He went all 70s bikinis model on us.
Wasn't even going to say it.
When did the Brazilian wax get popular, by the way? Let's go.
Oh, fuck.
And why is it Brazilian?
I don't know.
They made it famous.
Why? How?
I don't know. Just like French fries. The French made that famous.
Did they? Did they now? Did they?
Yeah.
Like, who's the first person that came up with that idea?
French fries or Brazilian wax?
Brazilian wax. I mean, that was a ballsy woman. She had guts.
I mean, the first person to get it.
I don't think she had balls.
Well, I'm just going to say,
that's
like,
this
it's
generation.
It's one thing for a woman to put the hot wax on, like, the face.
That's today.
I got Jenners to
That's
chuckle.
Today. The Brazilian.
I got him to chuckle. You can't see it, but I can see it.
What do they call that? What do they call that? I was going to say something. Would 100% got us canceled.
Yeah.
I just keep it to myself.
There you go.
I don't know. All right. What should we talk about, boys? We got a couple Kane stories
We're talking about Brazilian
Let's
waxes and
yeah, we do that at the back end of the show. What do we got in Kane's topic world of discussion?
Well, so obviously,
do we ever go down to Green Tree anymore, or is that
not in the off
season?
season? Not in the off season.
Goodness.
What are you doing?
This is 51st pods again.
Like, how many? Like 6 years? Like, you don't know what we do?
Get the fuck out of here.
Bro, that is
not very nice. It's not very nice of you.
That is very contagious, that expression. Oh my goodness.
So obviously all the publications are throwing out comparisons, this and that, rankings, preseason, this and that within the ACC. And obviously everybody is noticing that Miami, the term they're using is all in, have pushed all their chips in year 3 of Mario. It is win now mode. And stacking up the defensive line compared to the rest of the ACC, how the opponents rank offensively and defensively this year. So they've been throwing those kind of stories out there. So we can talk about some of that stuff. But I mean, the defensive line, and we've been talking about it. Right now, they have them ranked as the number 3 defensive line behind FSU and Clemson. Well, at least those two teams are the favorites to win the ACC. Miami's number 3. So, but that's who we're competing against.
But did they rank the defensive lines?
Well, so they listed us as number 3, but I think that was, but then it was with the based on the favorite for the betting favorite to win the ACC.
Right, because I don't think either one of those teams have a better defensive line than Miami.
Yeah, I gotta assume that we have the number 1 defensive lineman.
I mean, listen, Florida State, you're looking at an old friend, Daryl Jackson, Patrick Payton, Josh Farmer, Marin Jones, the guy from Georgia that they brought in. You know, I mean, Clemson's got some guys as well, but I mean, you're right. I mean, Ruben Bain is the stud of all studs, it looks like.
You know, obviously freshman ACC defensive rookie of the year. So you're going to have some formidable firepower along the defensive line. Plus you got Jason Taylor. It's like we trip over like 4 and 5-star dudes now on that position. So either way, listen, it's going to come down to game plan when you go against those teams. This Florida State, you got to tip your cap. Or you're going to say that they're no, we're not those fans. Oh, your defensive line's trash. No, they're going to be good. And if you have the wrong type of game plan, they can expose you. They got horses too. I just feel better about our horses. I go back to when I used to feel really confident as a Hurricanes fan, right? Playing the Gators. We played them in a Peach Bowl one time. And as soon as you saw the front 4 kind of like dominate the offensive line and it was like penetration mode, I just had a good feeling we were just going to walk away and just like absolutely whoop that ass. And it's kind of the same feeling. I think we have the defensive line finally that as long as you can commit just those guys, that defensive line to kind of get after it, which was what? The Tom Brady New York Giant game plan, right? They just stacked the defensive line. They kept everybody else back to kind of pester Tom in the passing game, and they just had 4 guys that were relentless. If Miami can replicate that and just get relentless pass rush from those, that's where it all starts for me. That's where it all starts. So this is the most confident I've been that we probably will have a defensive line, Mesidor especially being healthy. I always love that dude. Love that dude. If those guys are healthy, they're gonna get after.
Yeah, you've got, and we'll see if any of the true freshmen can come in and spell these guys on the back end, right? I mean, you got Lightfoot, who, I mean, by all accounts of anything that I saw last year and him playing in those all-star games, that kid was almost unblockable, which was pretty wild to see. And he was, he's from the Midwest. He's from the Chicago area, right? And you got Scott as well, right?
Blount.
Coming in. Huh? Hey, Blount. I didn't even think about
Blount.
Blount.
Who's got like a GPA of 75.4.
Yeah. Don't even think about Blount, who's still 16 years old, I think.
And probably the smartest guy on the team.
Yeah.
We forget about blue chippers along that.
Isn't that crazy?
On
this line, I literally mentioned the other 2 guys. So yeah, I mean, like to see of these freshmen who can come in and get some burn, right? Because I think they can spell these. And that's the guy. Can you get 3 deep? Can you get into those guys being in the 3rd rotation for some, 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12, 4th and 8, whatever, to where they can pin their ears back and they don't have to think, just go. Can we be in that situation? Can we be that deep? I think maybe. I think we have the possibility of being that deep more so than any time in the past 2 decades, really.
You're talking about 3 deep scoop. It's just relentless. That's what that means. It's just going to be relentless, down after down, because you get fresh legs in there. Oof. Let's meet at the QB. I'm down.
Great handle.
You look at the roster and the guys along the defensive line now. You can say what you want. It is a shocking turnaround to the talent level from 5 years ago. I mean, you think back. I mean, you've got early guys that Mario brought in that aren't even good enough to cut it, and they all walked out this year, like Cyrus and those guys. Just the level of, we thought we were getting some pretty good guys 5 years ago, but man, there really is a different level to it.
I'm gonna look that up.
So we were blind to the fact because every year we come on here and we talk about how good we think the defensive line is and how we thought the offensive line would be better because they've gelled and they played together and they, our analysis is always dog shit because they were never very good. This year, I do believe that this defensive line is going to be pretty stellar.
Now, you say 5 years ago and you just kind of picked that random arbitrary year
back
out
into
of
the Manny into the heart of the Manny era, basically.
So in 2019, your first defensive end that ranked at the boards at the top was Jafari Harvey, right? After that, it was Jason Blissett at defensive tackle and Jared Harrison Hunt, who was JHH was a stud. He was the third highest ranked. And then Cameron Williams and I love this dance move, but Jalar Hawley. So those are your guys. That's where we were 5 years ago along the defensive end.
That's a little different. It's a little different.
Teeny bit,
Little bit different, right? Both those guys. And remember, Blissett, Holly.
Where did you go?
They were 3 stars.
Oh no, I'm laughing because I slide down to see the transfers, right? And the last OT transfer that came in was Tommy Kennedy.
Remember Tommy Kennedy?
The one dude that I said something online, I was like, oh, he was like Tommy Kennedy. It never panned out. And he private me and said, keep my name out your mouth. Well, let me look at him. He's 6'5", 285. Bro, let's go. Oh, I got the old man strength. Let's go.
Bro.
He flat out threatened me.
Nesta.
Yeah, I said
made
Nesta
the guy
bullied
quit.
him.
He was
And then basically I made that comment. He said,
and a half in, and he quit.
Keep my name out your mouth is what I got. I was like, oh, that's a first.
Yes, I mean, anyways, I mean, you just look at the talent level, and it would seem to be quite a large disparity, and it's pretty much that way throughout the roster. So, but I think they're right. Miami's going all in. I mean, I don't know what we're never going to find out because they're private what the numbers are in terms of NIL, but they obviously ponied up for Cam Ward. They obviously ponied up for a handful of other guys as well. So listen, I believe that they have put their money where their mouth is, and they have, to steal a poker term, have pushed all their chips into the middle of the table on this one. They're going all in year 3 because I think we all understand this is a huge year. Like, you have to go all in. Like, this is when the ascent to consistent winning has to really kind of be the first big step, and then it blasts off after this.
You would hope. I mean, University of Miami is looking for a springboard. We're not even just looking for a very good season. We're looking for a great season, and we need it to continue. We need the run to switch, right? We need to be relevant, and I think we have the blueprint and the formula for what is relevant, and I think our boy talked about it. It's just playing meaningful games in November and December. If we can play meaningful games in November and December, the University of Miami Hurricanes are going to be all right, right? We can't get into November. We already blew our chance at an ACC championship game. It just deflates the fan base, and it's just the cyclical nature you do not want. You do not want that. So I'm confident, though. I'm confident.
What if this is the first year of a 10-year run of always double-digit wins?
Let's go. And then if you get double-digit wins, you're in the playoff picture.
Yeah, you will be for the most part. Certainly the ACC, or if we happen to be somewhere else. But that kind of goes on to what my next thought, which was, everyone is saying that Miami's going all in. This will be the perennial scenario for the Canes. Miami is going to go all in every year from here on out, especially if this first all in is as successful as many people believe that it will be. I think then it's every year. It's just they're all in. Because now the whole thing about paying the kids, that's all changing now. You've got the settlement. They're going to be able to be paid in many different ways, but more like employees, right?
The schools are going to have corporate partners now that are going to help foot the bill for all this stuff. It's going to be,
yes. So Miami will be all in if this works.
Are we going to talk about that too? Because the NCAA had a ruling that now these players can get paid, right? So how that changes the landscape forever.
They're now going to be employees.
It's minor league sports.
It's fantastic, but at the same time, I'm just still trying to figure out how teams are going to cheat. Like, how do they still cheat this? Okay, now everybody should be on a level playing field, but I don't know how you cheat it, because you can just pay them. It doesn't have to be for. But they're always going to want more money. They want more money. They want more money.
I understand, but that's the market will level itself, just like in the regular NIL. It leveled itself, but now you can pay them without them having to do anything. You're paying them to play. They don't have to push anything. They don't have to support anything. They don't have to be a partner, sponsor partner. They're just playing and getting paid to do so.
Think about this. Think about the amount of effort that was put into under the table recruiting over the years and all the major conferences at the major programs, just all of the effort and man hours that was put into that stuff. Take that all away now. And now everyone can put as much time into stealing signs as Michigan did and doing in-game shit like Michigan did. Cheat that way, man. That's the way. That's where I want to see the cheating.
You know who's most pissed off about all this, especially
Connor Stallions. Connor Stallions.
You know who's most pissed off?
Who?
The Bagman.
Nick Saban. The Bagman?
Yeah. Ooh, Bagman.
Yeah.
Well, they had a good run.
They did.
Mm-hmm. Nicky had some Bagman. He can lie all he wants, but Nick Saban had some Bagman.
Duh.
Well, SEC's a Bagman.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. So it's interesting. You're getting literally paid to play.
I just see a
All you gotta do
situation
is
where
show up.
we're more relevant. We're the best conference. We should be able to pay our players just a little bit more than everybody else. I was like, yeah, okay.
I mean, it'll be interesting to see. I'm thinking at some point there will be a salary cap for the most part because listen,
do we get a luxury tax now?
No, dude, these college presidents are not going to want unlimited funds going towards
Correct.
players. Like, so they're going to put in safeguards to protect. Yeah,
it's a business
that the athletic directors probably wouldn't have. So I
It's
guarantee
just
you
like
there's
the
going to be
collection and everybody else doing their thing. It's run by very successful men in the business world and women. And because of that, it's all about return on investment. It's all about ROI. So that's why those numbers didn't go insanely high before these businessmen started to think and realize, oh, wait, this is getting a little silly, right? Right. I've got to get a return on my investment here. I'm not just pissing money away. So think about it. If Cam Ward goes and he gets arbitrarily 1.5 million, which I think is the number that we've heard kind of thrown around, it's not a huge number. If you look at Nico's deal, if you look at Rashada's potential deal that he had on the table, like you've got the top guy in the portal coming in to Miami. He didn't go to Baylor. He didn't go to SMU. He didn't go and only got 1.5 million. It's regulated. But yes, I agree with you. I think there'll be a cap for sure.
Interesting.
Sam Bradford, that shit.
It's so fucking insane. This is college sports. It's fucking nuts. Nuts. All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about in the world of college
Panthers
sports?
won.
Sure.
Panthers 2-2, so they're going good. Daniel Cuvée officially broke Pat the Bat's record with 24 home runs. Unfortunately, the University of Miami's baseball season came to a screeching halt and didn't have a magical run in the. I actually watched the ACC championship game between Florida State and Duke, and it was phenomenal because it was like 16-4. Duke could kick their ass. Duke was your baseball ACC champions. Good job. Way to represent and beat the Nolies up north. But again, special season for Daniel Cuvée. University of Miami's got some work to do on the basebal front. I don't think the administration really cares about baseball. They kind of announced it.
But hold on though. I think that what's happening with the NCAA and being able to pay these kids will change our deficiency with baseball and scholarships.
Mm-hmm.
It's still 100%. The scholarship disparity. I mean, okay, so if you paid the baseball players enough, and I still don't see it happen, because the amount of scholarship, and what did we agree? It was like for University of Miami undergrad was what, 80,000 now? It's up to 85,000. So if a good baseball top player, like a good baseball player, he's getting half. So he's on the hook for 40 grand. I don't think these baseball players even are making enough money to cover the rest of the scholarship.
They can take
not in
the
baseball.
rest of it.
No,
what I'm
that's just
saying
me
is it opens up the ability to allow them, if they want to, pay these kids and eliminate that being an issue.
Right.
If Miami was smart, they would take the half scholarship that they give a lot of the good players. You don't get full scholarships in baseball. You just don't. They would have their own NIL to offset what they need to give these guys full scholarships, and then the paid amount of money would be the money that they would now be giving these baseball players.
Sure.
And I think that's fair, and that's a lot more enticing.
But
that's the only way. That's the only way, because like I said,
get helped. They have the ability to be helped.
They're getting crushed by the public Florida institutions, because all those guys like myself, I come from, with my background, if my kid was ever blessed to do this, I can't really afford University of Miami, right? Not like I could, but it's not worth it to me that I can get him into a Florida public school because of bright futures and because of this and because of for free. And that's where Miami gets crushed because they don't apply those same apples to apples. And that's what's happening. So it's like, yeah, I could, but why would I? Why would I? I would just rather you go to a school that I don't have to pay. And that's what and trust me, talking about these guys, and I know a couple of them, their sons, one of the guys, kids on my team, his brother is a shortstop, plays for the University of Tennessee. He's not paying much. I can promise you that. And why would he want his son, and he wasn't in that kind of situation, to go and have his son play at Miami? And this is a kid that's local in our backyard. So they got to fix it. They will, I think.
All right.
Anybody watch that power play set
The Panthers
over and over and over again?
Mm-hmm. The game.
You
I
watch it
love watching
over
that.
and over and over again.
The game.
I will
winner,
admit, I don't. I
game
like
winner?
the Panthers, and this is bittersweet for me because growing up as a kid, I loved the Rangers. We didn't have the Panthers, but the Rangers were my team because my family was transplant from New York, so I know like Mark Richter, John Van Briesbroek from the actual Ranger days, Leach, the Mark Gardner, like it was phenomenal. Wayne Gretzky. I love the Rangers, so it's kind of like bittersweet. But now I'm rooting hardcore for the Panthers. But I don't follow the Panthers enough that I want to watch the stress of these games. So I just like literally will follow along on Twitter and follow their social media just to see if they scored. And as soon as they score, you're right, Scoop. I literally watched that replay like 15 times.
Bro,
just
that
to hear
set
like,
was
"Oh!"
so stupid.
So good.
It was deep back. I mean, it was like a fucking Z out there. Ding, 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 ding. Oh my
No,
God.
their power play's been humming the last couple of games. They have been
That
dominating.
set was
the
so
series.
brilliant,
There's
dude. And they
way
had
to
no
close.
idea where the puck was.
They had it.
It was so good.
2-1, right? 2-1 run or 2-1 goal contests. That's the only thing that separated. I mean, it's been a very, very good series up to
No,
that.
but
Now it's
just
best of three.
overall,
Best of
Panthers
three
have
now.
been the better team, and this should not be tied up 2-2. So I'm glad they ended the 2-game skid last night. So that was huge. But yeah, they got to go ahead and go up to New York and get a win.
Yeah, and then we can immediately get
Mhm.
pressure on them, try to close it out here
And then we'll have to deal with
in
fucking
Sunrise Game
Dallas.
6.
Well, it's back on home ice, so we'll see.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about our people. Big old B on Scoop's head, of course, for Paul Baines Roofing.
Hey, I'm Paul.
Give them a call.
9-win roof.
Bange Roofing. You know the number. We've made it so popular. You know it. 981 Roof. 981 Roof. 981 Roof. Doesn't matter. 561-954-305. Give them a call. It is hot. You're in South Florida. You know what happens. When it's really hot in the morning, it's going to pour in the afternoon. The more it pours, that's when you realize you have leaks, my friends. It is perpetual blue tarp season. Call your boys. Call your boys. Don't just call Paul. Call them all. They're all cool over there. They are a phenomenal company, family owned and operated.
We've got like a NASA operation.
Florida
Mhm.
staple. South Florida staple. We love them. Bange.
Range.
Bange.
Range.
Bange.
We talked
It's getting
about
hot.
bikini
Trim your
waxing earlier.
nuts.
Yeah, we were talking about bikini waxing earlier.
There
Take
you
care of
go.
your nuts.
That's it. That's our Manscaped.
Mhm.
That's what you're getting from us this week, boys.
Promo
It's
code
hot.
OBB,
Shave your nuts.
20%
Promo code
off.
OBB. You should have like a little like index card, Scoop. So you have the B, and then later on when you do this segment, because we always talk about the package, and then we talk about the boys. You know what I'm saying? The boys, then the package. Well, now you just literally put the index card next to the big B, and you make TB, and it's BTB, and
There
that's
you go.
it.
There you go.
Easy transition.
There you
Easy
go.
transition.
It is an
Mhm.
easy transition. Beatingthebookie.com is where you get your packages. Speaking of packages, I think you're on a I think he's on a 19-4 soccer run.
He's on a crazy soccer run, bro.
So if you
Yes,
guys
he
have been
is.
paying attention to that, I think he's 19-4 of his last 23. Some free plays he's given out. The Canadian Open starts
Mhm.
today. Well, actually tomorrow, but today when you're listening to this, get into that. That is on Eastern time. So you'd have to get on that early. But if you get in early enough, you get the package for the entire weekend. He's got some first round leader plays, got some full tournament plays, Novak in action. Novak says that the Canadian fans are the best fans on the planet by a mile.
Really?
Yeah. Says he absolutely, it's the people are just the nicest people and the most fun, and they just a joy to be around, which I find it interesting considering the 75% tax they have to pay up there, that they can be happy at all. I did ask him too. I said, of your winnings at the Canadian Open, do you have to pay Canadian tax? And he said, yes, and it's fucking brutal.
I can
For the record, soccer, as of a couple days ago, he was on a 23-4 streak over his last 27.
See, it's even better than what I told you.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got hockey, you've got MLB, which he said a couple MLB parlays lately for some nice chunks of change. And then football coming right around the corner. Get your packages, people, at Beating the Bookie, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. Follow for your free plays in your YouTube segments and all that jazz.
All
Go.
right. Pretty sure we have a shitload of audio.
Yeah, it's going to be Wheel of Audio this week.
Oh, Wheel of Audio. I like the Wheel of Audio.
Screw the topics. It's going to be Wheel of Audio. Oh, well.
You want to start there?
Here we go.
The most brilliant thing I've ever seen.
Go to Wheel of Fortune, ladies and gentlemen.
Tavares, right in the butt? What? No. Blake.
This is the best.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Goddamn!
Bro, you didn't see that? It was, it's at the beginning of the show. They do like the random thing just to get $1,000. The toss end, and whoever gets it gets to go. This guy, it's not even right. Had 4 letters. Didn't even have the same amount of letters, and he said right in the butt.
Right in the butt.
Right in the butt.
Now,
right in the butt.
Right after that, you hear the what, and that was like a grandmother contestant.
It was an older woman on the end.
She was horrified.
Yeah, she was horrified. She wanted
Tavares, right in the butt.
What?
Wait.
She wanted off that stage so
She
bad.
looked at him and went,
That guy.
God damn.
I will tell you this. In terms of that kind of expression, way back in the day, the Newlywed Game with Bob Newhart, right? Just an old clip. And this is before my time. And they're like, when he asked, what is the strangest place you've ever made whoopee? Because that was the term that they used before she became an obnoxious talk show host. But what was the weirdest place you had whoopee? She said, in the ass. She still has it by close, but right in the butt, man.
Right
you are close. You are close, dude. You are part of the Mount Rushmore of butt talk.
Incredible.
I will say,
Pat Sajak, no.
No. Yeah, and Pat, come on.
No.
A seasoned pro. You
He's
haven't
so
heard people
funny,
say
though.
His last season.
dumb answers. His last season, you couldn't do like that was oh no, that guy.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yo, no, that's not good. You have to have a better call for when somebody says right in the butt.
it's the best Wheel
You know
of
what?
Fortune
All he would have
highlight.
had to do, I'm sorry, Toes. All he had to do was just add one word to it. All he had to do was go, but no. That's it. But no.
No.
That would have been good. It's the best Wheel of Fortune highlight since the fake one from South Park.
Oh my goodness.
That one was amazing.
You know what makes that scene
Amazing.
is the cameraman.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Like, when he just pokes his
Tilts his
head
head
out.
out.
He's like, what? Oh my goodness.
South Park still got it, man.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
You see the
do.
Lizzo thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard about
Yep.
it.
Shit.
They nailed the American healthcare
Oh my
system.
god. And she did a like a what is that called? A duet
She was good with
or a
it.
Twitch or something. She
Yeah.
was like, oh my god.
Yeah, she was good with it. Badge of honor.
All right, you ready?
Describing Lizzo.
Oh, this one was a late edition. This didn't even make the prep sheet.
Oh yes, this is good.
This
This
is
good.
a late edition.
bro.
This is awesome.
This gentleman had a court for driving on a suspended license. Called in on Zoom.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate for Mr. Harris, who should be present via Zoom.
Mr. Harris, are you driving? Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually.
Okay.
So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
You stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter, up possibly 2 to 4 weeks if the court would allow.
So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended,
That is correct, Your Honor.
and he was just driving, and he didn't have a license.
Oh,
He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
He goes
Thank
like
you.
this.
Your Honor.
He goes like
Nurse,
this.
I'll be giving you a call.
okay.
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 Oh my
I mean,
God.
what the
What?
fuck are you
Dude.
doing?
I have one question. He had to be back in the jail by 6 p.m. How's he getting there?
Well, yeah, right. Hope someone drops him off.
Because what a dumbass. What a colossal.
I'm pulling into my doctor's right now, and he's just you can see him driving,
Yeah, all
Mhm.
day.
and the judge is like, I don't even know why he would do that.
So, dude, but the look is like, because no one else in the courtroom put one and one together, and the judge is like,
Wait a minute.
y'all understand why we're here, right? Like, am I the only one that's getting this? Like, he's driving right now.
He's driving.
Yeah, because the public defendant basically is admitted, like, we're here to like adjourn the case for 4
For
weeks. Like,
4
she's trying to
weeks.
get
Yeah.
she's trying to get it thrown out.
And he's the guy goes, and he's trying, like, the judge is like doing a bunch of stuff, and he goes, and he goes,
Correct, Your Honor.
he goes,
Correct, Your Honor.
hello?
Oh yeah, no, there was a lot in the middle. I had to trim it down. It was like 3
And
minutes.
she's like, we'll get with you in a minute.
She's like,
Mr.
hold
Harris."
on, sir. Hold on.
Oh my God.
My favorite part of
It's
the whole
incredible.
clip. My favorite part of the whole clip is how proud of himself he is when he parks the car.
When he parked, he was
He
so,
parks
yeah,
the
he's
car.
like,
Are you
"Yeah, right
stationary?
Yes,
now."
I am.
Yes,
Yes,
I
I
am. Very proud of himself. I parked the car. Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, we
right
might
there.
have a new clip.
Oh, no,
yes,
that's not
I
good.
am.
Yes, I am. God damn.
This is not good.
It's not good.
Oh no, this is not good.
It's really
Oh.
not. What a great. Oh, so good. All right, here we go.
Oh,
Oh man.
Oh, my God.
Oh, okay. We joked about this before the show started. The Oklahoma high school football announcer, or sports announcer. It was a high school.
It was a soccer game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a
so what
soccer
was
game.
this?
It's a female soccer game.
So this is a third place girls soccer match in Kansas City, 4A versus 1A state championship tournament between Rose Hill and McPherson. And the announcer of the game, they're broadcasting the game on the NFHS network, whatever the hell that is. It's a streaming site.
Mm-hmm.
And Toby Moore is the announcer. Well, they don't turn all the mics off in the booth on the stream. He thinks all the mics are off, but you can very clearly hear there's a hot mic in there. Well, he starts by trashing the play of the girls on the field.
My mind kind of flicked the kill me now switch at about 30 minutes in. If they're just going to keep kicking the damn ball out of bounds and missing passes all day, I might as well just go home. I just want to do a header off the top of the press box. Unfortunately, it's too low. It wouldn't kill me. It's like they're not even trying to pass. They're just chucking the ball downfield. A little technique would be nice. What the hell are they teaching those kids in practice?
So
Oh my God.
he's ripping these players, he's ripping these girls about their play.
I'm sure they deserve it.
Then he moves on to the other thing that I imagine most announcers do at a high school girls game. Starts scanning the crowd for hot moms. And that's when he pulls the plug and realizes he's in trouble.
Up top, baby. Right there. So she can tear it the fuck on. I can't see the legs, but I can feel the attitude from here. This conversation never happened, by the way. We get in trouble. We've been around long enough. We know what we're doing.
Do you?
All right. I think we got it all out of our system. We can put the mic live again. Let it rip. Back at the Shield Strikers Soccer Complex, on the NFHS network.
Oh no, this is not good.
So, was he his own producer? Like, did he not realize that Mike had been hot the whole time?
I mean,
was there a producer that wants him fired?
It's a Kansas girls.
Right, so it had to be
soccer match.
He had to be doing himself.
I mean,
He's already been fired. That's why he's there. He's been fired.
Oh, he's been fired again.
Yeah. Oof, that's rough.
Yeah, they let him.
I mean,
they
is that nuts?
suspended him from everything now.
That's like that famous line from Friday. How the hell did you get fired on your day off? That is the day off firing you.
That's it right there.
Like the day off has now fired him. That's you're in purgatory because of what you did, and you did something stupid again.
Yeah,
you got caught. Locker room talk.
He's
That's
already
why they call it a locker room. You
he's
wait
already
until you're in the locker room.
He's John Larroquette at the end of Spies Like Us, where they transfer him to Alaska.
Oh my God, what a reference that is! Jesus, Spies Like Us.
That was on the other night.
Well, okay.
I had to reference.
I forgot John Larroquette was in that.
Spies Like Us. He was the jerk in Spies Like
Yeah,
Us.
no, absolutely, yes.
Yeah. All right. It's a nice John Larroquette reference.
Mm-hmm.
Night Court.
Oh, good show. All right. I don't know what this fan was eating at the Blue Jays White Sox game.
Yeah.
But here's clearly a visual here where he's got whatever this is.
It's a bowl.
It's a bowl of something all over his face,
He's going
like
head
an
first
infant
into
child.
the bowl, like it's a trough,
like an infant child. So let's go to the play-by-play.
No, he is not.
That's a decent look.
Does he know he's on camera?
I would doubt it.
I know the food at the ballpark is good.
Oh, yeah, you got to get every bit of it, too, by the way.
But that is next level. Who's got a napkin? What section is he in? Wait, he's using his sweatshirt.
Got to use something.
Bro, we have napkins all around the concourse. I'm sure somebody can bring it to you.
Maybe that's the guy next to a sweatshirt.
It's probably not even his. Oh, I love this job.
There you go.
That is so us if we were announcing a game.
He was shit-faced. He was shit-faced.
What was he eating?
I don't. What color
Mac
was
and
the
cheese.
substance?
It was some
Yellow?
sort of a rice bowl, I think.
See, the first thing I thought was ice cream because it looked kind of white and it was everywhere.
I was thinking about the fact that he was Costanza at the U.S. Open in Seinfeld when he's eating the sundae and he just makes a mess of himself. This looked like it was more of a sauce that was all over his face.
Yeah, it was
like a yellowish sort of a sauce,
Yes.
like maybe a pokey sauce. I don't know, but I think he was drunk, and that would be the only reasonable explanation for the next 30 years when you have to explain away that video is that you were
because he just
bro.
sat there with it on his face.
When you have a
And his buddy-
professional announcer
His buddy
go,
did hand him
he is
a
not.
sweatshirt.
oh God,
Oh my God.
yeah.
No,
No
he
one's
is
stopping.
not.
Yes, I am.
Yes, he is.
Oh.
There
I want
he
to take a
is.
step back because as I come back into focus, you brought up John Larroquette, which I haven't heard in forever. And for my entire life, I've always been told, oh, you look so familiar. Always. The person I got the most out of anyone was John Larroquette.
That you look like him?
You
Yeah.
look like John Larroquette.
Wow.
For years and years.
Never crossed my mind.
I know.
I've never been told only one elderly couple. I've never been told I look like anybody. Maybe like a cousin or something. I had one elderly couple come up to me one time. They're like, "Oh, you look just like that one actor." I'm like, "Who? Did you ever watch The Green Mile?" I'm like, "Yeah." You know Tom Hanks' right-hand man? I was like, "I know the actor. I don't know his name." But I'm like, "That guy?"
Yeah, there you go.
Look, all right. I look like
There you
him.
By the way, correction on my part. I think it was at the end of Stripes that he got transferred.
Thank you, Stripes.
Alaska.
Yes, I was like, yeah.
Oh, that's
I
right,
pulled
Stripes.
Spies Like Us. I don't know what I was thinking.
I was
All
like, when did John Larroquette? I know Chevy Chase was in Spies Like Us. I think. So
Yeah.
I was like,
All right. Well, I think we have one more, so spinning the wheels kind of thing for it. Dolphins linebacker Jalen Phillips came home, iguana in the toilet.
Man, this is some Florida shit if I ever seen it. But how the hell did he get in there? That man is bathing in my toilet, and he's not a pet. I don't know where he came from. I had to call the exterminator. $150 to get this man out of here. I just want to know if he came up through there like a Ninja Turtle, Or if he was living in the garage or something, because that's something I gotta think about. I don't know what's going on. The bro is huge. Bro's massive.
So, $150 to get an iguana out of his toilet.
Yeah, that
We're in
came
the wrong business.
came up the toilet, my man. So there's a hole somewhere.
There's a person in the Keys, and I heard this story, and it was fascinating to me. I was actually taking a command class for the CIA job. Anyways, there was a trapper. They literally used like something to just make them incapacitated, right? They made them drunk, and then she would catch all the iguanas. She would charge them to do this like monthly. She would charge them like $500, right? But there's actually more to this racket. So she just goes and collects all the, because he made it an expense. He was the town mayor of this like little key colony, right? So next thing you know, he would do that. She would go across the bridge and then sell it to all the fishermen as bait. I'm like, this woman collecting iguanas. So yeah, getting $150 for one, we're in the wrong business, boys. We should just be in the iguana collecting business because apparently you can make bank. Side hustle. Let's catch them.
It's easier to catch them when they freeze and fall on the ground.
Oh,
Yeah.
easy.
You catch them when they're in the public.
I wonder what's the magic number for them. Like, what's the degrees that it has to get to? Sub 50?
No, it's like
No.
in the 30s, man.
30. Yeah. Freezing, I think, or close to it.
Right around there.
And it's like you guys got to worry about snow falling from like trees after a buildup. We worry about iguanas,
lizards, dinosaurs.
And I love it because that last clip, that's what he starts it off. This is some Florida shit. Yes, it is.
No, you don't get that
Yes, it
anywhere
is.
else.
No.
Have you guys ever had iguana run-ins at the home?
Yeah, we have them out back.
Out back, yeah, never in the home.
Not
Had a
in the house.
snake in a home. That's probably the most evasive thing that I've ever had
Jesus
in the home.
Christ. Holy fuck, Stella. Jesus.
Well, you all right?
What happened?
She just jumped and attacked Frank. Holy Jesus.
Oh my goodness. That's why they say fighting like cats and dogs.
God.
I had the closest thing I had to any of that is I had this was my last, this is the house before this, went to go sit down on the toilet and there was a frog on the seat.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
It was more like a tree frog. It wasn't a toad. But yeah,
I
right
don't
there.
like frogs.
Right there.
No.
Sitting right there.
Especially those big bofo frogs.
Yeah, the bufo toad.
I happened to be
Toad.
sitting in the back of a fire engine one time, and there was the basilisk lizard. You know what a basilisk lizard is? You know the ones that just run? Yeah. That was next to you know. I was like looking over, and I'm like, oh, you got to pull over. Yeah. I'm riding backwards on the engine, and so is Iggy over here. I was like, get out. And this thing, we're chasing it out of the bay. And I'll always remember this because it was like a fight to get him out of the engine. We're going back and forth, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, literally trying to do the same thing. He finally runs away, and he's running out of the bay. And I swear to God, this thing looked back, like, over its shoulder and was just like, what's up? Like, it tilted its head back, like, yeah. And then took off, never to be seen again. I'm like, did this dude just
I
flick
thought
us
you were
off?
going to say he ran down the street or run over.
You never know. Those things are pretty quick. They run on water.
They can move, man.
Oh yeah. It's like, what the hell? And all these things, I've grown up in South Florida my whole entire life. These things weren't around growing up as a kid.
No,
like they just
not like this.
iguanas. Yeah, you heard of a friend having iguana, but you never saw iguanas. Curly
Right,
tail
exactly.
lizards.
We had them as pets.
We had them as pets. And then you know what changed it all? I mean, in all seriousness, what changed the dynamic of like Creatureville down here forever, which we're synonymous with known as like Florida, is Hurricane Andrew. When Hurricane Andrew happened, all these people either dumped their pets, zoos lost animals, invaded. It's gone crazy. It's gone crazy ever since Hurricane Andrew. Didn't happen.
All right, we're doing 5 questions, or we want to hit any more of these little stories here?
I got 5
stories
questions.
There's other stories there though.
There's a lot
there
of
are.
them.
I mean, Bill Walton passed away this week.
Oh, that's why I keep seeing the
worth-
clips. I missed that. Oh,
Worth
man.
mentioning.
Oh, yeah.
71
Yeah,
years
yeah.
old. He passed away from cancer.
I will say it was, I believe, 2 days after the final Pac-12 baseball game and the final Pac-12 game for any sport was ever played. Fitting that, he was such a Pac-12 guy that he won't have to live in a world where it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And
So,
just, bro, a
rip.
resident deadhead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just loved
Bill
him.
Walton, and then rip the Pac-12. Now it's
Yeah.
no more Big 5, Big 4.
What else we got on that list?
Oh goodness, the Home Alone house is for sale. I want to get
Yeah.
Scoop's professional real estate opinion on the Home Alone house.
Yeah, 5.25.
Yeah.
I know they bought it. I had read a little bit about it. They bought it about 12 years ago for I think 1.6, 1.7. Renovated most of the entire home, but kept some of, and I don't know what they kept, but kept some of the traditional Home Alone stuff alone. They let it be. So yeah, it's
Home Alone
up for
alone.
5.25. Pretty cool.
It's a
Left the
beautiful
Home
looking
Alone
house on the
alone.
outside.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah. Nice
Oh,
brick.
they redid the whole basement that used to be the spooky basements. Now
Mhm.
like completely
Oh.
decked out.
Please
Nice.
tell me
Yeah.
they kept some of the traps. Please tell
That's what
me.
I'm saying. They kept some of the stuff.
Yeah, you had to keep some of the traps.
Yeah. Very
The,
cool.
the,
What else?
the
Gotta keep the
doorknob
wet
is really
bandits
hot.
away.
The doorknob,
Doorknob's
is really
very
hot.
hot.
Yeah,
That's
Keep
right.
the wet bandits away.
The wet bandits.
We had a plane this week, Spirit Airlines, on its way from Montego Bay to Fort Lauderdale. Captain came on the overhead, said, "Prepare for water landing, everybody."
Huh.
They had a malfunction on the plane and managed to turn around and land safely back in Jamaica. But at what point, if you're the captain, do you pull out the?
That may have been a little early.
Yeah.
So that's a little.
I mean, if
premature.
you're able to divert back, if you're able to return, I don't know. Maybe you wait on that
so-
announcement.
That's why you need
Gonna.
co-pilots. That's why you need co-pilots. That's
Yeah,
that's exactly what it
co-pilots.
Hey,
Captains say whatever the fuck they want.
Well, so how long in between he made that announcement and he was able to divert? Because that had to be a fun 60 seconds in the cabin.
Yeah.
Just the reaction of people, some starting to cry, some praying. Start talking to the stranger next to you. Oh, I guess
They
this is
start
it.
calling people.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
calling, texting.
Yeah. That's a mess.
yeah.
That's a mess.
God, that is an absolute mess. And
I
then
saw
you say,
the other
my
one, dude.
bad. Then you say psych.
Yeah. No, hey, we made it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's my bad.
Yeah, my bad. Wheels down.
Yeah,
That's my bad.
like, you got a lot of 1 stars on that one, didn't
Had
they?
a couple of chirps and you're all set. I saw the other one that fell 6,000 feet in about
Well, it
4
was
seconds.
Spirit, so
Oh,
it's
that
not like
was,
they were enjoying watching TV when it happened because
No.
that's impossible on that airline.
Yeah, that was the last week. It was the week before we had the
That's where
Singapore
the guy
Airlines
died.
flight.
That was Singapore Airlines.
One guy
Yeah, the
died.
guy died. Yeah.
Tried 6,000 feet in the matter of a few seconds.
Mm.
And the pictures look like it got hit by a bus.
Yeah, dude. When you hit
Everything's hanging
turbulence
out
like that,
everywhere.
bro, it's
Yeah.
Were both those Boeings? I know Singapore was Boeing. Was the Spirit of Boeing? They've had quite a run, haven't they?
I don't know if it was. Good question.
don't think so. Yeah, Boeing's
They have been just oof.
a little rough.
Don't
Yeah.
speak out. Don't speak out
Yeah,
against
yeah,
Boeing.
yeah. Don't sweat.
No, no,
I
no,
love
no,
them.
no.
I think they're great.
No, they were
Yeah,
always
me too.
great.
Me too. We love them.
Yeah,
Sponsor our podcast.
that's right.
It also drops 6,000 every now and then.
Yeah,
You know.
I don't need to be caught in a parking lot somewhere.
All right.
What else we got? We had like 15 things on there.
Oh, I know, but some of this other stuff's just nonsense.
Overruled.
The
5
lawnmower
questions.
racing world championships are being held
Yeah,
in Great
Florida.
I like the guy,
Unconventional
the naked
sports.
guy.
The naked guy on the Transformers statue.
Bro.
missed that one.
Let me
For
just
what
say
reason?
this. As a fat guy, there's certain things fat guys can't do. Like if you want to be the naked guy and climb on top of Bumblebee, the Transformer, that's fine. But you better look good. You better look good. You can't, dude. He would. Come on, bro. There was just wrinkles and rolls everywhere.
I
Oh, no.
You
heard.
can't do that.
Oh, this
I
is not
heard
good.
such a good like clap back to a dude talking to his fat buddy.
I mean, like, bro, like, just have some, like, just know your lane. Like, you should not be naked in front of people ever.
He looked at his buddy and he said, "Hey, I know 5 fat people, and you count as 4 of them."
There you go. Yeah, there you go. As the fat guy on the show, I'll body shame
I'm so
him. Like,
stealing
don't
that,
do it.
and I did. You count as 4 of them.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
You could use that for like anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
Good. Yeah.
I only have 1. I only have 4 ugly friends, and you count as 3 of them.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's just
I only have 5 asshole friends, and you count as 4 of them. All right. Good.
Yeah.
Who's
keep
the
that
other
in your-
one?
Yeah. Keep that in your pocket for a while.
All right. Let's get into 5 questions.
5 questions.
What is a big no-no when you go to the gym?
Hold on a second. Before we get into that, I thought about something else that was on the list, and I did want to touch on this just because we have a bit of a platform. And I tweeted something out, and I'm going to say it again because I think in today's day and age, It's pretty fucking important, to be honest with you. The story about Grayson Murray. So Grayson Murray was open and honest and very transparent in the struggles that he faced as far as alcoholism, depression, anxiety, all of that. And he had seemed to have turned it around over the past 12 months or so, right? He won at the Sony earlier this year. Was very open about everything again. And then to see him walk off the course on Friday of last week, the way he walked off, to see that body language, and ultimately now to know clearly what he had probably been thinking, to see the ups and downs, the inability to get away from that particular type of feeling. Gentlemen, if you guys don't know the story, look it up. Professional golfer Grayson Murray took his own life after walking off a golf course, going back home to Florida. We're taught, and I tweeted this, something to the extent of we're taught to be strong and brave and have no fears and no chips in our armor. And the bravest and strongest fucking thing you can do if you're having issues, talk to somebody. It's not necessarily going to fix it. It's not definitely going to get you over the hump, as we see in so many cases. But don't be too proud to admit to yourself, let alone anyone else, that you're dealing with things mentally. Most people do. Everyone's fighting a fight, man. If you are thinking this way, if you're having problems, if you're having thoughts, if you're down on whatever, just talk to people. There's plenty of people to talk to. We've all lost people in this type of scenario. Everyone on this show has lost someone to this, if not multiple people. Talk to anyone you need to talk to. Don't be a pussy. Being a pussy is not stepping up and helping yourself. Go get help if you need it. That's my soapbox. What was the question?
I have questions, baby.
What is a big no-no when you go to the gym?
I don't go to the gym.
Yeah, you were.
You did. You used to at 3:30 in the morning.
I did. Yeah. Yes, I did.
You did for like a couple months, man.
I know. That's
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
Oh, wow, I was impressed. Woo.
What was the big no-no?
It's the big no-no.
Well, obviously, not wiping down your machine after you're done with it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
I don't know if this is a big no-no. It should be a big no-no. Can we stop with the filming at the gym?
Yes.
Can we put the kibosh on the... Like, I have a video of myself on the machine. Like, no.
You should have to put your phone in one of those bags they use at comic shows.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Stuff it in a locker.
Mhm.
100%.
But
Get
then
it
you can't
back when
listen
you
to your
leave.
radio.
Tough.
Yes.
Suck it up.
Tough. Or hit
Suck it
play,
up,
put it in the bag, and stash
I don't know
it
what to
somewhere.
say. Yeah.
Then we'll just put a jukebox, and that's how we make even more money, because then you get to control everybody's
Then there'll be
playlist.
fights at the jukebox.
$4
It'll be
a
mess.
song.
Yeah.
And then we'll make it Fight Club Gym. Yeah.
That's
It's
a good
all
one, though.
about perspective.
Both of those are good.
I just think crop dusting. That's definitely a no-no. Why you gotta be that dude? You've definitely been in a gym where you've just been on a machine, right? And you're like, doing some bicep curls or something like this, or some flies or some, and you're like, oh man, what the hell? It's just totally ruined that set. Thanks, crop dusting guy.
Got kind of in the same realm. But nobody, this is only me that thinks this. Don't come to the gym without first taking a shower. Because if you've been working all day and you go straight to the gym and you're walking outside, you smell like shit, man. And then you're just wandering around waffling everyone in this stench.
What if they just stink because they're
Yeah.
working out? Like,
Hold on. You want me to take a shower before the gym and right after the gym?
If you're dirty, I'd like you to take a shower before.
So
the
2
gym.
showers in like 90 minutes.
What's wrong with that?
Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? Who does that?
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm going to the gym. I'm not showering beforehand.
Oh, where's that?
Shower
Where,
I go to the gym in the morning. I wake up. I take a shower.
That's
and
a
I go to the
stupid
gym.
answer.
That's a stupid fucking answer.
Bro, you shower like 5 times a day.
And there he is.
Hey, I'm clean.
And we go back to last week too, when AI Rose said, I'm like, man, that's a really dumb answer. And as soon as I thought it, AI scoop.
That's a stupid fucking answer.
Yeah, like power play goal right there. I was, he scores. I'm like, damn, these guys are strong.
Oh, God.
Oh, well, it was, pretty good answers from us. All right, you are Doc Brown. Okay.
Ooh.
Instead of a DeLorean, however, what car are you using to go back in the future?
How about a Kia Sorento?
Any particular reason?
Just because Jenner's brought it up pre-show and now it's stuck in my head, a Kia Sorento with 150,000 miles on it.
For no reason.
Stick the flux capacitor right in that and let's go.
I got one. We are going back in the Griswold family truckster.
That's
the
a
Woody?
good one.
Yeah. Wood panels.
Woody. Yeah.
Where grandma was on the roof.
That's a great one, a Woody.
For me, I think I'm going to go a classic like 1984 Corvette. Like, you remember the curvy one? It was like in that era. I don't know. Something screams like this is just a timeless piece.
I have another one too, but I'll let Generous go first.
Yeah, just flex the faster that.
I was going to say the A-Team van.
Oh, good one.
It could be the A or Kit if we're going TV cars.
Oh,
See, I was going to go
Double
TV car
duty on
too.
Kit.
I was going to say Smokey and the Bandit.
Oh, that's a good
The
one.
Trans Am.
I think I actually have a winner. So the Kia Sorento was just kind of a joke. But I think I actually have a legit winner here. What do you guys think of a Pontiac Fiero?
That's kind of close. We're in that era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same body style a little bit.
It is. It is kind of in that.
How about an El Camino?
I was just going to say El Camino. It
with
was
the furry
literally coming out
steering
of my mouth. Kid.
Is it a car? Is it a pickup truck? Who
That
knows?
was that
Who
was
knows what that
that was the
shit is?
first. That was Generation X's version of gender dysphoria right there. That thing
Right,
couldn't
there it
figure
was.
out what it was.
Nobody knows what the fuck was going on.
How about the remember the Subaru Bart pickup truck with the seats in the back facing the wrong
Yes,
way? Like,
yes.
what the fuck was that?
It was the future of lawn care.
I guess.
All right.
All right, good shit.
Question number 3. What is a movie you would totally want to wipe your memory to ever watch again? You want it completely gone from your memory that you ever even watched it in the first place.
I mean, I think we've answered this before.
A movie?
Yeah.
Faces
you wish
of
you
Death.
just never face it. Like, that's a good one because of the
Dude, that
things
was
you
like
see.
a thing that went around as a VHS tape back when I was in like middle school, bro. I wish I had never seen that shit. That was some fucked up shit.
Mine is Requiem of a Dream. For some reason, that movie really bothered me. Just straight up bothered me. I think
Never seen either one of them.
Yeah, don't.
You want me to go or are you going to go?
I'll go. Raising Arizona.
Oh, shut up.
Dumbest
Really?
movie on.
It's
dumbest
a great
fucking
movie.
Dumbest fucking movie I've
Oh,
ever seen in
come
my life.
on.
Couldn't have been worse.
Oh my goodness, he's killing it this week.
Oh,
Jesus.
I'm going to...
That's a stupid fucking answer.
It is.
no.
I'm sorry.
Such a shit movie.
No, it's a
If you
great
get
movie.
3 of those, there should be a penance to it. Like, do some Hail Marys.
Does that mean
Scoop.
I don't
What
have
the
to do?
hell?
I tell you what, if I get 3, I don't have to do them next week.
Like you're in,
that
you're
all
in
it takes?
5-question timeout, bro.
You get all 3 of you think that was a quality movie?
I thought it was a good movie.
Oh my god!
It wouldn't be one that I want erased from my memory
Yeah,
permanently
it's not
forever.
a rewatcher.
Like,
You don't
right?
go back
Like,
and rewatch it a ton.
I
but
don't
it's not a terrible
regret it.
movie.
Yeah, I
I
don't
regret
regret
it
it.
entirely.
Oh,
worst
okay.
worst hour and a half I've ever spent
Ever. I
Ever.
sincerely doubt that.
ever, and I've had kidney stones.
Show title.
And I've had kidney stones.
And I've had kidney stones.
Yes.
I'll give you mine real quick, and I don't know if you'll agree with it. Magnolia.
Like Steel
It's a Tom
Magnolia?
Cruise movie? No, it's a Tom Cruise movie, Magnolia. All these different John C. Reilly's in it. It's like a multiple different stories that end up coming together at the end. Makes no sense. Goes nowhere.
Until the end, is the end put it together or no?
I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm not a big fan of those like multiple
movie,
convergence
it comes
movies.
together at the end. They all end up in the same place, and what happens? And I'm not kidding. It rains frogs, and that's how the movie ends.
I would hate that.
I hated every second.
Toast doesn't like frogs.
Sounds like a Tim Burton movie.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
Tim Burton, he's got that
flaws.
style. And yeah, not a big fan.
All right.
Anyways, what is the hardest thing to throw away? I'll go first.
Okay.
A crazy girlfriend.
Well, because they're always good in the bed.
Well,
like always.
You could have used the innuendo however you wanted to. You just happen to nail mine. But
I'm just saying.
Hold on. What did I see? What did I see? And this is terrible. What did I see that the ex-president said something about the most troubled women are always the best in bed or some shit.
Well, it doesn't he's
or
not
the
wrong.
current one that said you want to marry a girl with like 6 other sisters
Oh
or
my
something like
God,
that.
dude, I
What
was
the
like-
hell?
I was
Who
like,
the
this
hell is
guy.
running our country?
This guy.
You want to marry a dude named Corn Pop who has 5 other sisters. That's a girl. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Hardest thing to throw away.
Hardest thing to throw away.
3-day-old pizza.
Yeah, because
Oh, that's probably easy to throw away.
Old pizza's always good, man. It's quick.
Not 3 days old.
It's like you're on the bubble, you know?
Yeah.
It's like you
okay.
really why
Word,
you'd have
man.
pizza, why you'd still have it 3
Word.
days. I'm just saying.
I think he's doing it on purpose. I think he's doing it on purpose.
I'm trying to get out of next week is what I'm trying to do.
I think he's doing it. Oh, listen, if you get 3 bad answers, you actually have to come up with the questions 4 or 5.
Yeah, you got to run
Oh,
5
hold on, let
questions
me
next
rethink
week.
this answer.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Stupid fucking answer.
Oh, too late. He's running it next week.
Oh my goodness, it happened.
Hey, guess what, guys?
Oh, God.
Get
No
to take
5
next week
questions.
off.
No show next week.
I can feel the migraine coming on now.
Scoop just Venmo Jenner's an extra 50 to do OBBAI
Yeah.
5 questions.
We're going to be
Yeah,
getting, I feel
yeah.
like shit text at about 7:30 next week.
Oh my goodness.
All right, hard.
Oh,
Guys?
Mine is
throw
like if you have a favorite shirt that is at the end of its life. Like
Yeah,
it's the
that's hard to
stitches
throw
are
it.
starting to come apart, and maybe it's got a hole in it, but it's been through so much with you. It's hard to get rid of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Good answer. Good answer.
Because it fits just right. It's
oh
like
yeah.
molded to you.
And it's been through the wars with you, you know.
You got memories with it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's like an old song. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with drug paraphernalia. It all has old stories to it, like this old bowl. That's I'm gonna tell you, you clean out the drug drawer every once in a while. You gotta throw some of the stuff out. It's like you got memories of like a festival with this bowl.
Right.
And,
He's
you know,
like, man, I remember what I did the
yeah.
night
Well,
I
remember
used
What a
this thing.
sentimental transition
Oh, yes.
we've gone to.
It was absolutely, yeah.
What a sentimental transition. Yeah.
Oh my gracious.
All right. Question number 5. Final question. What's the funniest thing you could say to a cop after you've been pulled over?
I'm Scotty Scheffler.
I didn't know you were a cop.
I don't know you're a cop. I'm Scotty Chef. I would just simply say, before he could even get it out of his mouth, I'd be like, hey, do you know why you pulled me over? Just don't even ask me why. Do you know why I pulled you up? No. Do you know why you pulled me over?
Oh, Jesus. Bro, you're going to go
I
to
was just
jail.
going to reverse it.
You're
Just start
going to
asking
jail.
him when he comes up to the window. Do you know why I stopped?
I seen the so listen, we work in conjunction with our, the Popos, and I saw like such a brilliant move, probably, not too long ago. So he's doing the field sobriety test, right? and this person failing it miserably. So, do this, count backwards, whatever they have them do. And I'm just like, oh my God, this person's shit-faced. And then finally, they're like, okay, I need you to turn around. Okay, good. Now put out your arms like you're skiing, like skiing. Do you know how to do it? They're like, yeah, I could do this. And they put their arms out. Steve, you have the right to an attorney. You are now under arrest. It just literally clink, clink. And it was so brilliantly done. They turned around, put their arms out like they're skiing. Click, click. Go to jail. Go to jail.
I saw.
You think they'll zoom that in too?
Yes,
like basically,
I am.
Yes, I am.
I saw a story about a cop today that got fired because he arrested a lady and she offered to have sex with him to get out of it. So
and
he
the
got
camera
in the
went
back
dark for an hour.
So he got in the back seat of the cruiser and couldn't get out. It was automatically locked.
He had to call.
So he had to
deputy.
call for the master key. And so then he had to explain, and he ended up getting fired.
I mean,
there you go, buddy.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Was there a mugshot of this chick? I need to know what this chick looked like.
She didn't look like she was all that from the little photo they show from like a video camera.
I mean, if that 70s music came back on softly in the background, I just don't have money. Sorry, officer. I just don't have money to pay for this ticket.
Jesus. Oh no, he's putting on the glasses. Oh, this is all going to hell.
He's got the
Why
gold
is that
chain.
why is that his vibe? Look, like the music comes on, he's got to put glasses on. Usually when the music comes, you take the glasses off, buddy. It's come off when that music comes on, not on. Oh my goodness.
All right, what are we calling this thing? I think we have a winner, don't we?
Oh,
I want to hear the other titles. Yeah. I want to hear the other titles.
Let's see. I have a small shrub on my face. I look like John Larroquette. Things fat guys shouldn't do. And I've had kidney stones. And for some reason, I wrote down a dude named Corn Pop. Which is what Rose.
Nice.
I don't know why.
Dude named Corn Pop.
I'm gonna marry a dude named Corn Pop.
I don't know. It's funny when he said, and I've had kidney stones. It's the way he said it.
Yeah,
was funny. But when I listened to it as a show title, I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't. I kind of like the small shrub on my face.
That made me laugh. I'm either that or the dude with corn pop.
Dude named Corn Pop.
So small shrub on my face. All right, small shrub on my face it is.
There you go.
As always, boys and girls, go Canes.
Yo! Bange.